Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like the channel and become part of this journey with us. One big happy family. Thank you so much to every single one of you that have been supporting the channel from the start until now. And of course, very appreciated the newcomers that will be part of it also. I'd like to mention that my threads are 100% cotton thread. They are from Portugal. I am in Europe. And there are 4 plies, similar thickness to Aunt Lydia number 3. My colors go by number and not by name. Okay. And for the most part, I use 2.75 hook, a small one, millimeter. Small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. I also like to mention I do have a crochet private group. If you're interested to join the beautiful queens there, you're more than welcome as long as you have a profile pic. And I have a crochet page on Facebook and also Instagram and TikTok. All of these links will be below in the description box. All you have to do is click on them. Of course, if you have not subscribed, click on that subscription. It's free, you know that, and hit the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's the only way we can continue to create these beautiful pieces for you guys. By keep growing the channel, of course, by YouTube recognizing the channel and circulating it. And I am so grateful and appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody. For a lot of yous that question on my threads, I do ship them out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams equivalent. 300 to 325 yards, okay? And minimum order by 6. It's the only way I can cover the shipping. I make nothing out of it, so I know you will be asking because I get a lot of questions on them. So here you go. Okay, so let's get started. Please don't forget to share the video or the channel in your Facebook public or your groups, your Facebook crochet groups, through your WhatsApp, your Instagram. It's the only way to keep going and circulating it. Okay, thank you. I send you much blessings. Okay, everyone. So today we're going to be doing an oval centerpiece. Absolutely stunning. It is not my creation. It is one of my favorite girls. A lot of you already know Marie-José. And she did a while back, and I absolutely loved it and wanted to create for you guys because I know you guys will absolutely love it. So I'm thinking about these colors, but sometimes I change ideas as I go. So it's always best to look ahead of the video also to see if the stitching is going well. Sometimes mistakes can be done. We can fix it on the spot without taking it down. These are 4-ply 100% cotton thread. I'll be using a 2.7 hook, and I will leave her link below to her channel in the description box. Thank you so much, Marie-José. You're the best, I'm telling you. She is so smart. Okay, so I'm going to start with the white. Please, if you have not subscribed, please do so and give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. And if possible, sharing is caring. So share it on your social medias, on your Whats, on your messengers, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your TikTok. It will be appreciated. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's get started. Now, to start off, we want that nice straight line. We don't want it to be pulling to have a tight tension. So I suggest you using a hook bigger to do this straight line like I am. I usually use the 2.7. I'm using the 3.0 to do my straight line. I will be doing 54 chain stitch, okay? And I'm not tightening it up. We don't want the pattern to pull together. 54 chain stitch. I've done 54 chain stitch, and I'm coming in with my regular hook, and I'm going into the 5th chain. 1, 2, 3, 4 on my 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, and grabbing both loops. I don't want my pattern to curve, so I'm going to do double crochet 1 per stitch all the way to the end. I'll meet you at the end. I've done 50 double crochets. I'm not counting the first 3 because we'll be working inside of this 3 chain we did, or 4 chain we did. We went into the 5th. Okay, so 50 double crochets, and on here now we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, coming in that same stitch we did the last double crochet with slip stitch. Okay, I'm going just to come right on the center here and do a single in my 2 chain, and now I'm going to use the chain loops that we did and do those 50 double crochets again. Sorry for the noise, people. I have construction day and night in this house. It's driving me insane. Okay, everyone, so I've done my 50 chain stitch. I'm going to come inside of this last chain and do 10 more double crochets. This is the oval, okay? So 10 double crochets inside of this last double crochet we have, or chain if you want to call it, because we started off with 4 chain. So I've done my 10 double crochets, and now 1 per stitch, exactly how we did on this side. And of course, once you get to the last one here also, you need to do the 10 double crochets. Okay, everyone, so I've reached the end. I'm going to go into the next one. I'm going to stretch my thread a bit, do a single 1 chain, 1 per stitch. So we're still going to do always those 50 double crochets. It's just that I don't want to mark. If you want to just go straight up with 3 chain, that's fine. We're going to repeat this all the way until the corner, and if you want to put a marker, go ahead on your last, either the first and the last of the 50 on the 4 corners, because the only thing that changes is when we get to the oval for the increases. Okay, so I'll meet you at the very last one, my 50th. I'll meet you here. If you want to put a marker, go ahead. I think it's best for a lot of you that are not used to working like this. Okay, everyone, so I arrived on my 50th. I'm just going to put a marker here just so you guys can do the same for a lot of yous. Okay, now we are entering the oval. So on my very first one of the 10, I'm doing 1 double crochet, and 8 of these will have 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So 1, 2. Only the last one, the 10th one, will be like we started, 1 double crochet alone. So 8 times we're going to do the increase, 2 double crochet in the same stitch, except for the last one. So the very first one of the 10, we did 1 double crochet, and now 2 in the same stitch 8 times, and then the last one will be 1 double crochet. And we'll repeat the same thing on the corner, and of course your 50 double crochets. Getting into my very last one, 1 double crochet. So I have 8 times, 8 increases. Now I'm getting into, is this my last one? I got to make sure this is my last one. Let me just count. Yes, it is my last one. And then, of course, you start your 50 double crochets again. So this is the first of my 50. And repeat the same thing on the other side of the oval. Do your first double crochet, and then 8 increases, 2 in the same stitch and 1 on the last one, your 10th one. Okay, everyone, so I've done my row, and now the middle one I'm not going to count as a row. I'm going to count from the one we did the 10 double crochets. So 1, 2, just completed row 3 of the 50 double crochets. I'm going to come inside of that first one of the 10 we did, double crochet, and on the second one here, increase, and then on the next one, double crochet, on the next one, double crochet, and where we had done the increase, doing 2 double crochet. So we're going to have 2 double crochets alone and 2 together. So we did 1 and then increase, 1 2 alone, then increase, and then again 1 into the next one, 2 and increase on the third. We're going to do the same thing on the other oval, 1 2, and on the third, increase. Okay, and then once I've closed in, I'm going to do row 4 all my double crochet until I meet you here at the marker, because it's just a repeat on both sides, the 50 double crochets. Okay everyone, so I've done my 50 where my marker is, and we're going to repeat again 1 double crochet and increase. Okay, so our marker point, and we're entering the first double crochet of the oval and then increase. And now we're going to do 1 double crochet, next stitch 1 double crochet. So we're repeating what we did. Increase on the third one, 1 double crochet and 1 double crochet. Increase on the next one. So on your third one, again 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, increase on the third one. On the other oval, we'll do exactly the same thing. This is row 4. 1 2 3 4. I'll meet you at the beginning here at the oval on row 5. Okay everyone, so I finished my 4th row, and I've my 4th one, 1 2 3 4, and cutted my thread. I'm going to come in exactly where I have my marker, and I'm going to do a single. You can do your single however you're used to doing it, and I'm going to do 1 per stitch. There is no increase, all the way around the same way. Try to hide this little thread as I go. So single crochet all the way around, 1 per stitch. I'll meet you at the end of my row 5. Okay, everyone, reach the end. I'm going to close in that very first one with slip stitch, and I'm going to do a 6 chain, 3 for double crochet and 3 for space in between them. I'm going to skip 1 2 and double crochet, chain 3, skip 1 2 and double crochet. I'm going to do this until my next mark point, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, everyone, so I've done 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17, and that lands me. So here's my mark point. That means not the very first one of the 10 double crochets, but the one right after. Now we're going to skip only by 1. 3 chains, skip 1 into the next one. 3 chain, skip 1 into the next one. skip one into the next one. I'll let you know how many I have once I've completed. Okay, everyone, so I've done 15 little squares at the edge. Okay, 15 total. So we'll have 15 on this side, 15 on this side, and 17 on each side. We'll give you a total of 64 squares. Okay, if you made a mistake somewhere, then balance it out. Either skip 2 or skip only 1 for your 17th one, whatever the case may be. Okay, so I'm going to continue and I'm going to complete mine. So 15 on the oval, and my 15th one finished right on the last one of the 10. Okay, so I'm down to my last 15 one, and I arrived perfect by skipping only 1 in my very first chain that I did of 6. Remember, 3 for double crochet and 3 for separation. So I have 15 and 15, 17 and 17. We have 64 little squares. Now I'm going to come inside of this one here. I'm going to do single 2 chain. We're going to build shell of 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more. We're going to work on all of them like this. Always we're going to skip a chain here because we're going to work on this single that we have here in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to come down this one with 4 double crochets. You can bend your pattern, makes it easier for you. 2, 3, and 4. Face the front, come from behind that single and do a single. I'm going to work on this one now, going up 4 double crochets. So bend your pattern. 1. It's always harder to do this side, right? Because we don't get a good grip, but thank God sometimes for long nails. Just lock my thread there. Okay, so 3 and 4. Face forward, and we're going to do the shell again on the 3 double crochets up top. So it's always going to be a repeat like this, even at the edges. We only skipped 1 on the edge, so that means you would come on that one that we skipped. Okay, so 3, 2 chain, and 3 more, and then you're going to do your 4 double crochets coming down. Okay, on this one here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Face forward, come on the center here, and do a single, and work your under double crochet going up with 4 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end once I've completed all of mine. Then into the center with your shell of 3 double crochets, 2 chain, and 3 double crochets. And then 4 coming down, and then your single on that single there. So pretty much this is what it's going to look like. Obviously we'll complete when we come around to that one. Okay. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished doing all the way around. Coming in with my lime green slip stitch knot. Now you can start pretty much anywhere. I'm just going to start here on that very first one of the 2 chain. So you want to come in between that shell where you have that the two chain, and do a single. I'm going to try to hide this thread as I go. And I'm going to do 1, 2 chain. I'm coming inside of that 3 chain that we left behind and doing double crochet. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, creating a V, coming back in, double crochet. So single in the center of your motif, grabbing by the bottom, 2 chain, double crochet, 3 chain on that V, and double crochet. Chain 2, again, coming from behind into the bottom, single, chain 2, into that 3 chain again, creating the V, double crochet, 1, 2, 3 chain, coming back in, and chain 2, coming in the center again, single. Okay, so that's pretty much how we are going to do this row. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to do 1 chain. We're going to create leaves now, and I'm going to come in that 2 chain that we did on the motif here, and I'm going to come back in that single, and I'm going to create a single. Now I'm going to come in that V and create 4 double crochets. Two chain and 4 more double crochets. So I have my first leaf created, coming in that 2 chain on the motif again, and going into that single that we have back here and create a single. So we're just repeating now, coming back in that V, creating a 4 double crochets. Chain 2 and 4 more double crochets. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end once I've completed all my green leaves. Okay, and into that single and single. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. We'll fix everything once everything is complete. Okay, everyone, so I finished all my leaves. Now I've already put my 4 markers to give you an idea. So where we have that first line of the 50, so I have my marker right on it. That means, and also the line where we started here, I have my marker. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 leaves on this side, and 8 leaves here before you put your marker again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you put your marker, and then 8 leaves here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have my marker, and then you have 8 leaves on the side here, also marker to marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to come in now with the white. Look how gorgeous this is looking already, right? Slip stitch knot. I'll leave a little bit longer so I can tuck in the loose ends. And we're going to work behind that single that we did. Okay, so I'm going to start on my marker. We're going to work behind the single. So I'm going to come on that single behind it, and I'm going to do a single this row is going to be about chain stitch. So single and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain, all the way around the same way. Again, coming behind where that single is, where we've closed in that single with a single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain. Again, we have that single that we've closed in, so we're working right behind it. Make sure you grab those 2 loops of the single with a single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Grabbing those 2 loops behind there. We're going to do this all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone. So I've closed in. Marker is getting open. Closed in on that first single we did. Now, we need to build those 50 double crochets again. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, and 3 only on this single, and then 6 double crochets inside of the 7 chain. Okay, we're not working the other singles, only this first one and the last one at the other point of the marker. So 2, 4, 5, 6 coming into the next 7 chains. So we're skipping that single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 into the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so I'll meet you at my very last one here, just before the marker. Okay, everyone, so pretty much so we started with a double crochet right on top of that single, and then 6 inside, and then 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, and 6. But so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 exactly on the sides. Now this time we're going to do the last one on top of that single, so that means we 7, and this one's 7. Now on the oval for the 8 until the marker, we're going to do 7 double crochets inside of the chain, the 7 chain, and 1 on top of the single. Okay, so we have 50 already on here. So 7 inside and 1 on the single. 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 1 on top of that single. Okay, and then again, so we're going to do that 8 times until our marker, and then once we get to the marker, we continue exactly how we did there. So I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 on the single. Okay, so I'll meet you at the other mark point. Okay, everyone, so I've reached where my marker is. Remember, we started on this one here, right at the very first one, doing already that double crochet on the single. So it's almost like restarting again. So that double crochet on the single. Okay, and all of them have 7 and 1 on the single, 8 times. And now we're going to do 6, exactly how we did the other side, to have our 50 total. So Let me see how many I have here. 2, 4, 5, and 6. Jump into the next chain, so we're skipping that singles, okay, and we're doing this 8 times, and of course on the marker point, then you know you have to do your 7, and then for 8 times, 7 inside and 1 on top of the singles, exactly how we did here on the oval, okay. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 6 into the next one. Okay. Okay, everyone. So pretty much completed all my double crochets and slip stitch on that very first one. Okay, so all of the oval has 1 on top of the single and 7 inside 8 times. 1, 2, 3 chain. This row all the way around will be double crochet over double crochet. There is no increase, just double crochet over double crochet all the way around, even on the oval. Okay, so very simple, nothing to it. Just double crochet over double crochet, and on the oval part also, no increase. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much closed in my slip stitch. Now this is the first, of course the 3 chain is the first, where's my other marker, of the 50. Okay, I don't even know where I put my marker, but anyway, we're going to go up 3 chain again. We're going to be doing the double crochet, and I've already moved my other markers up, so 1 per stitch until the next marker. If you're not sure exactly where to put it, okay, you can count 50 and put on your mark point, because that's the first, the 3 chain we went up. And also the same thing on this side, so you can come directly where we have the marker here. Show you here, and then count your 50 and put your marker, okay, and you're good to go. So I'm going to do my 50 until my mark point, 1 per stitch. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, until my marker. Okay, that's the 50. So basically, in order for you not to get lost, so this is my 50 on the side, and then counting the very first one right after the marker, 62 double crochets, and then my 50 of the side starts here, so I have 62. Okay, so I'll meet you at the mark point. Okay, everyone, so I've done my 50 double crochets, and that lands exactly where we started that first double crochet on that single when we did the 7, remember? Okay, so that's my 50. Now we're going to count 7, exactly how we have in here, 7 double crochets on the oval as we did. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Your 8th one is right on top of that single. And we're going to do the increase 2 in the same stitch. Okay, and then we start again with the 7 exactly as we have here, 7 double crochets. So we're going to do that until the mark point. We have the 8, which is right on top of that single, increase 2 in the same stitch. Okay, and we're going to do that until we come to the marker. Okay, everyone, so I've arrived to the last one, my 7th double crochet. Okay, of course this one's already right on top of that single, but we're only doing 1 double crochet. So basically we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 increases. Now I'm just doing 1 double crochet. This is the first of the 50. And you repeat the same thing on the other side. If you need to rewind a bit, then go ahead. Okay. So I'll meet you at the end of my row. Once I've completed, I'm cutting my thread. Okay. Okay, everyone. So basically finished my row. Try to get a little bit more light here so you guys can see. And now I'm coming in with this mixed color. The mustard yellow. So it's going to take some of the colors that we have in there just to be different. Slip stitch knot. And I'm going to start on that very first double crochet of the 50 where I have my marker. So I'm going to come in, single. So we're pretty much going to repeat what we've done here, because then we're doing the loops again for these motifs. Okay, single per stitch. There is no increase all the way around the same way, just 1 single per stitch. Even on the oval, the same thing, 1 single per stitch. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've done all my singles. Okay, now we're going to repeat what we've done here with the little squares. Okay, so we're going to do 17 squares again. So chain 6, 3 for double crochet, and the other 3 for space in between squares. Jump 1, 2 into the third one, exactly how we did in the bottom. Chain 3, 1, 2 into the third one, 1, 2 into the third one. Okay, until supposedly more or less here we have to do 17 squares like we did in the bottom. So I'll meet you once I've completed. So I've done my 17 squares and it falls again. So here is our mark point. So right after we have 1 and then the next one. Okay, and 3 chain. Now we start skipping only by 1. I'll let you know how many I've done. Skip 1 into the next one. Skip 1 into the next one until the next mark point. Okay. Okay, everyone, I'm almost at my mark point. Skip 1 into the next one. So I have 34 skipping 1. So you must do also 34 on the other side and 17 here. So we're right where where we started that 3 chain, the first of the 50. So chain 3, skip 1, 2, come into the third, and do your 17 again. Skip 2 into the third. Skip 2 into the third. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished closing. Did my 34 on this side. Now when I got to the 34, skipping 1 chain, I skipped 2 so I can have an even number. So I have 102 little squares all the way around. We must have even number, okay? And you're going to repeat exactly what you've done with the bottom one that we did, the shell, single 2 chain, and the 3 double crochet. Exactly as we did in the bottom. 2 chain, come back in, and do your 3 double crochets again. Coming down, working that double crochet with the 4 double crochet. So we're basically repeating what we did in the bottom all the way around the same way, and on the oval where you have that 1 chain, or we skipped only 1, you're going to hook it on the single. So this one is the middle as we skip 2, and now we go up with 4 double crochets. Okay, so coming in, make sure that it's not too loose here or else it's going to be baggy. It's not pretty. So tighten that stitch up. It's always harder on this side, but we can do it. 3, 4 in the center with your shell of 3 double crochet. My hands are getting tired and slippery. 2 and 3, 2 chain, and again 3 double crochet. Then coming down with your 4 double crochets. And into the middle with single. Okay, so basically repeating these that we've done down here. Okay, make sure you do have even number on your blocks or you're going to be stuck at the end. Okay, everyone, pretty much finished all the way around, coming in with my white. I was very tempted to do again the green, but I said no, I'm just going to leave it as is, but temptation was there. Okay, so where I have my marker, more or less, right? So I'm going to come in like we did with the other one, with the green, if you guys remember. Was it the green? I can't even remember. No, it was with the white on the green we did. Okay, so single, 1 chain. I'm going to come inside of that 3 chain. This time we're going to do a double crochet. Remember on the other one we did 2 chain. This one is only 1. Double crochet and 4 chain. Back in, creating those V's. So I have my first V, and then 1 chain coming in the center from the bottom of the next motive, single, 1 chain, and your V's again, all the way around the same way, 4 chain, double crochet, 1 chain, in where that 2 chain space is, but grabbing by the bottom, 1 chain, double crochet, and 4 chain double crochet. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've arrived into the single with a slip stitch. I'm going to do 1 chain, And I'm going to come in that 2 chain and back into that single with a single, exactly how we did with the bottom one here. I'm going to come directly inside of that V with a shell. 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. So I have my shell, 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 double crochet. I'm going to come into that 2 chain on that motif behind into that single and close it with a single and repeat your shell again. 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. Coming into that 2 chain, and we have that single back there, right? So going into that single with a single, back into the V and create your shell. Very simple. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my row with a slip stitch. I'm going to do the walk to the center of that shell. We're going to create another shell, coming into the center with that single 2 chain and 2 more double crochet. So shell of 3, chain 2, and 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2. I'm going to come behind the single we did there, and I'm going to create a double crochet. Chain 2, shell over shell. This is how we're going to do this whole row all the way around the same way. 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. Chain 2, come from behind that single, double crochet. So basically creating those front posts. Chain 2, almost went straight in. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2, 3 more double crochet. So shell over shell all the way around. Chain 2, front post double crochet, grabbing that single from behind. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished my row. Close in with slip stitch. Try to get some of my thread here that is like stuck everywhere. Okay, that I finally untangled my thread. So close in with slip stitch. Now we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain. Coming on that last double crochet of the shell with single. Actually, we should do a single here. We've closed with slip stitch. Not too bright, Maggie. Wake up. Coming back in. Single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And into the last one. Single. So this row is all going to be about chains. Going directly into that first double crochet of the shell. Single. And then 7 chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into the last double crochet, creating these loops over the shells. Come in directly. Single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain into the last one, and then directly with single. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my row with all the chains. Slip stitch, come inside of that 7 chain, single, 2 chain. I'm going to complete with that single and 2 chain 12 double crochets. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to come directly into the next 7 chain with single. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to create 2 loops of 4 chain. So I'm going to come directly in between. Let me just check here for a second. So in between these 2 loops, the one we just did, the single, right in the middle, single, 1, 2, 3, and 4, into the center, and single. So we created 2 loops of 4 chain, coming directly into the next one, doing your 12 double crochets. I've completed my 12 double crochets, coming in directly into the next 7 chain with single, 1, 2, 3, and 4 chain, coming right here in between those singles that we closed in, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain into the next one, single, and then go directly and do your 12 double crochets. So let's just recap that. So we've closed in with slip stitch to 12 double crochets, went directly into that 7 chain, single, 4 chain in between the single, actually on the second one, 4 chain into the 7 chain loop. So we have 2 loops of 4 chain, and then directly and create your 12. And then repeat the same thing again. Single, 4 chain in between the singles with a single, 4 chain directly and create the 12. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so closed in with slip stitch, 1, 2, 3 chain for double crochet and 1 for space into the next one, double crochet, 1 chain into the next one, double crochet, 1 chain. We have 1 more row left, so we did 12 double crochets. We're going to do 12 double crochets here, 1 chain space in between them. Simple as that. My last one of my 12, I'm going to come directly into that 4 chain space we did. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain into the next one, single, and directly into your double crochet or your first double crochet and 1 chain space in between them, creating the 12 double crochets again. And we're almost there. 1 more row left. It actually goes pretty fast, this pattern. I'm very surprised. with so many little details on it. You'd think it would take much more time than that, but it doesn't. It goes pretty good. So, done my 12, 1 chain space, come into the next 4 chain loop with single, 1, 2, 3, 4, into the next one, single, and go directly into your first double crochet, 1 chain, double crochet, 1 chain, double crochet, 1 chain, all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, I've reached the end. Close with slip stitch, coming in that first space with single, 1, 2, 3, into the same, single, into the next one, single, 3 chain, in the same stitch, next one, single, 3 chain, and again, sorry for the banging, people, there's construction going on. And if I don't get this down and completed with the construction, then we're going to be freezing under the rain out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And 5. On my 6th one, I'm going to do a single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain. Come back in the same one, single, and repeat the other ones the same way. 3 chain all the way to the last one. So we have 5 picots. Let's say picots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side. On the 6th one, 7 chain, and 5 on this side. Here is the 4th chain. We're going to go directly in, single, 1, 2, 3, come back in again, and single. So basically doing a middle picot there, okay? Then into the first one and repeat everything again. Into the next one, 1, 2, 3, and again. 1, 2, 3, and again, until your 6th. On the 6th, you're going to do your 7 chain, and then repeat, and then on your last one here, you do your picots, single, 3 chain, single, and into that 4 chain in the middle the same way. Thank you so much, everybody. I will see you in the next tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really loved the pattern. Came out smoothly, was fast to create. Thank you so much, Marie-José. And God bless all of you. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up. I will see you in the next tutorial. God bless you. Bye-bye.